What's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zain, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how this resonates with your circumstance. So, first of all, chosen, I definitely want to talk to you all about a particular individual from your past who you had to walk away from. Now, keep in mind, this is not for everybody. Do not make it fit. It is not for everybody. It's for a select group of people. But you changed how you viewed life. You changed how you move. You completely developed a new spiritual belief system. And you were no longer the person that you used to be. Okay, you're continuing to change every day, but you ended up walking away from someone who was very, very toxic. Some of you might have been married to this person or in a long-term relationship, or for others of you, it may not have been a relationship. It could have just been a long-term friendship. Okay, it might not have been romantic, but you saw something about this person, and I feel that you did everything possible to make things work and to build with them, but they showed you every single time that you tried that they did not appreciate your efforts. So you walked away, you gained your freedom. Now, this particular person that you walked away from they have a family who is very toxic, okay? And these toxic family members are very jealous of you. They're jealous of your come up. They're jealous of your financial abundance. They're jealous of the fact that you're able to do things independently, while many of them are very codependent on one another. And so within this toxic family of that person, there was a particular individual who practiced in doing spell work against people. Okay, this is a witch. And this particular person, they got paid multiple times to try to work up against you, to do spell work against you. And this person, originally, they was taking the bait. They was fine with getting paid, taking the money, because they were also a part of that group of people in that person's family who was very jealous of you, talking mess, laughing at you, mocking you behind your back. But over time, something shifted with this particular individual that was getting paid to put hexes over you. This person started to see something in you because they've been watching you from behind the scenes through divination, as well as through, if you're on social media, they've been watching you very closely. And they see that you are who you say you are, that you are a very righteous individual with a good heart. And you're in your purpose. You're flowing freely in your purpose. And the freedom, you deserved it. You earned that freedom from whoever that person was that mistreated and betrayed you. This person has been watching you, and they have also been watching the individual that you walked away from. And they realize that that person who's their family member, actually, they wear a mask. They're very kind and considerate to other people, but this person began to realize that when it comes to you, they would trample all over you. They would mistreat you. They would lie about you. They would say things to try and, smear your character, falsely accuse you, playing as if they were a victim. But you stood your ground against this person. Some of you might have even had to go as far as involving the judicial system, because it might have gotten just that toxic. But you gained your justice. Whether you had to involve them or not, you gained your justice, and the scales ended up balancing out in your favor. But this person who they was paying in the past to work up against you, to try to slow down your finances, to try to block your love life. They was even having this person do spell work to try and cause the people that you might have been dating to just ghost you, right? To come into your life and to just ghost you. And so this person was really banking on this family member to have their back in their toxic ways to work up against you, because they figure they had smeared your name enough They had told enough lies. They had gossiped about you enough to make this person feel like their life's mission would be to work up against you spiritually, right? But this person gained some clarity that you are not the one to be messed with. They looked into readings. They gained clarity about you. They've been watching you on social media if you have it. And this person rejected that past, the one that you walked away from. They rejected their offer to work up against you. And they realized they dodged a bullet by rejecting that offer this go round, because you have gotten much stronger in your spiritual power, your spiritual ranking. You have elevated and you have earned that crown that you have received in the spiritual realm. And so this person realizes that you are not who this person said you were. They lied about you. They only wanted to make you look bad so that this person would put themselves in harm's way to try to work up against you. And that was a foolish thing for them to do, because it just shows that this person lacks love for whoever this family member is. Because if they would have them do spell work against you, knowing that you are a chosen seed, knowing that you are a divine being, they was putting that person in harm's way. It was pretty much a suicide mission that they was putting that person on by trying to pay them to work up against you. But this person said no. This time they rejected it because they're seeing something from a different perspective, and they don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke from your spiritual team, because they realize and they recognize who you are. And so they also recognize that the person who was trying to pay them, that family member, is a toxic narcissist. This person struggles with addictive behavior patterns. They mistreat people. They refuse to do the work to become a better version of themselves. And so that person that they was trying to pay said no. They said no this time. And they said no also because they recognized that if they would have tried to work up against you this time, it would have brought instant karma into their lives. Instant karma. Like the moment they tried to light a candle, do some, earth magic, mirror magic, whatever they would have tried to do against you, it would have been instant karma. And so this person decided not to do it because they realized that the karma that might come back to them will go well beyond something that they could recover from. Like this type of karma could have took them up out of here. And so they rejected this person's offer. And they realized that you have every right to the reward, the recognition, the new creative ideas, the new life, the new beginning with your divine partner, the financial abundance, the elevation in your career or your business. You deserve all of it. And they see very clearly that that person from the past, their only objective was revenge, because that person from the past realizes that you are never looking back. You've walked away and you have put that thing to an ending. There is no returning of this person's energy in your life. But that witch that would have worked up against you, she saved herself. She spared herself. She made a very, very wise decision. And even though she might have worked up against you in the past, she spared herself very, very, very heavy lessons that would have come into her life. She's still going to have to deal with the karma of what she has done in the past. But the fact that she rejected to do this one, now that she sees the truth, actually spared her some of the pain and agony that she is currently going through or will have to go through in the future. But that person who refused to let down all of the strength that you walked away from them because they was toxic, they are now going to deal with the backlash of what even that witch would have dealt with had she taken the bait to work up against you this go round. This person is going to lose everything. Their health will begin to fail. Nothing will move forward for them. Their finances and their abundance they will remain in lack. This could be a lifelong sentence to this person because they didn't want to see you win in any area of your life, and they was willing to go through extreme measures to ensure that happened. but you have been protected the whole time. Like when I tell you, you got some powerful protection surrounding you, your protection is powerful. So your spiritual team was not going to allow but so much to penetrate into your energy. So if you felt like things was off balance, whether it's in your love life, whether it is in your health, or whether it's your career, your finances, things are going to get back in alignment for you as long as you continue to stay balanced and continue to look ahead. You are never looking back to this person. You will never welcome them back into your life, because that was a lesson that you will never have to repeat again, because you learned the lesson. You extracted the wisdom from that lesson, and now you use it in your life. You use it in your day-to-day life. You apply it to your day-to-day life. So you will continue to evolve and to elevate. But just know that the objective of that person from the past that you walked away from, they wanted everything in your life frozen. They wanted to come to a complete halt. They wanted you out in the cold. They didn't want you to have anything or anyone, all because you chose freedom, all because you chose you and left them out in the cold. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle watching you be happy in spite of their pain. They couldn't handle watching you thrive and evolve and, attract abundance and new love, new friendships, new exciting, creative ideas. They could not stand to see that, knowing that they would not benefit from any of it. But they recognize that they don't deserve to benefit from any of it. But because they are so much of a toxic narcissist, they refuse to accept the truth about it. And so they really thought that they had committed and loyal witches in their family that would work up against you because they're all toxic. And they thought that as long as they continue to say negative things about you, gossip about you, lie on your name, and completely just drag your name through the mud, that these beings would believe every word that they said and continue to put themselves in harm's way off of a lie. They was hoping that these witch family members would continue to put themselves in harm's way based off of a lie. But you have never given up, because you are a true divine high priest or high priestess out there. You have true divine spiritual gifts. You receive divine messages from the source, the Most High Mother and Father. And so if you are doing spiritual work, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. But not only that, you are doing spiritual work. If you're doing it just for yourself, your family, your ancestors, and for, whoever the Most High calls you to do it for, that is you being in your divine purpose. And so whoever this witch was that once had a gripe with you, they now see you from a new set of eyes, and you have their respect. You have their respect. And it's something that you always deserved from the beginning. But see, these so-called family members, they remember you for who you used to be. Maybe you were more passive. Maybe you came off as being toxic because it was a very toxic relationship or situationship, and it brought out sides of you that just was outside of your character. But because you had not fully healed, you didn't have a whole lot of control over your emotions. And so they judged you based off of that, and based off of the stories that this person will go back and tell them about you. But they judged you wrong, and they messed up when they took the bait initially and was working as a team to try and stop you from your growth and your success. They messed up. But there's one in particular that is awakening, and that person is giving themselves a little bit of redemption, a little bit of cushion when it comes to that karmic blow that's going to hit all of them. It's already hitting all of them. So just know that new beginnings are happening for you. Your wishes are going to come true. All of those things that you've been praying for, they're going to come into your life, and it might not come in the way that you expect them, but it's going to come in a way that is in alignment with what you need. So keep pushing forward, keep looking towards the sun, keep raising your vibrations, and just know that your spiritual team has your back, front, side, and center 24 hours, 7 days a week. They never sleep. And they have great reward for you because you've earned it. That's my message for you all. I love you. I'll talk to you all next time.